Anyways, so previously you all found out that things had changed in the great kingdom of Open. A plague had been going around, inspiring people all over to raise arms against the priesthood of Yamashita. For them, it has been a bit of trouble, but for you all, well, you found trouble elsewhere. See, before things really calmed down and then heated up again, you were approached by a woman who called herself Sora from the land of Isuba. She came to you because the priesthood of your master has been making a mess there as well, and you all have demonstrated that you're good at dealing with them. You went to Ma's Nest one night for a celebration, well, per invitation from Mod, and you got an invite. Well, not an invite, but you met another person from Isuba, a man by the name of Rentaro. He told you that he would be there to put you all to the test, see how good you were for the mission. But, well, he came there, well, he found you all a bit disappointing because you all were just two of you. He told you to go recruit some people. Well, he was fine if they happened to die on this mission, but nevertheless, he wanted, well, maybe he wanted you all to succeed. You took up the mission. You invited the Tabaxi Rasat and the Tiefling Sarah, Bresco and Blink. You invited the Tabaxi Rasat and the Tiefling Sarah to join you on a trip to Isuba, where you found a small hut. You did a bit of investigation and found out that beneath a table in the center of the hut was a stone slab that blocked off a path underneath. Underneath that slab, you found, was that song left short? Well, underneath that stone slab, you found that there was a few rooms, and in those few rooms, children had undergone experimentation. You did a little snooping around and found out that one of those children hadn't simply left that place unattended. My moon. So you went, you investigated, and you had to fight some shadow demon homunculi on your way out. The small hut was burned down, lit on fire by the tiefling Sarah, but you all left with some information that might be of help. Upon receiving it, Rentaro told you that there would be an investigation to follow. And so, for the past 2 weeks, the investigation was underway until you, Resco and Blink, received the note asking you to drop by Mod's Nest. And so, give me a moment while I grab that. I don't know if that was my microphone picking that up.
Blink. Did you put 22 on the eye of the dot of the eye of Caladium blue? Was that
And
you?
I do it again.
Petition to make 22 the official mascot of Caladium blue.
I'm not opposed. Oh wait, before we go over to Mars Nest, well, you did receive an invitation to go. What have you all been doing in this past 2 weeks? We'll start, of course, at the top with you, Blink. What has Blink been up to in the past 2 weeks?
Blink has been doing more of his side quest of vigilantism, and he's found himself a new attire. Thanks to, I guess, Mama T? Question mark?
We'll say question mark indeed.
And he is going by the Blue Stranger, who's not in the road.
Alright. So, this might be a bit hard, but what does the new attire look like?
I want to say, think about like that, like a ninja kind of attire, but it's a lot more flappy. Like there's more pieces going everywhere, I guess.
I see.
So the diametric opposite of a ninja.
What's that? Yeah, so pretty much.
Okay.
An anime ninja that's like not ninja at all.
Oh, so
Right.
Naruto. Got it.
Think like
So,
Yeah, I
go
said
ahead.
it.
No, you're quite right. You're quite right. So, I guess just general vigilante justice around the city of Caladium.
Yeah, just if anybody calls out for help, the Blue Stranger will be there.
All right. Then we go to Rasat. Rasat, it's been 2 weeks since you stumbled upon that macabre scene under the shack, under the hut in Isuba. What have you been doing in the meantime?
Other than recovering from the trauma,
Mm-hmm.
he's just been kind of, he's just been kind of doing some digging around, looking for all the information he can
All right. All
on the
right.
priesthood.
All right. All right. I will say, roll me an investigation quick.
Ah, piss. Oh, it's okay because I get a +5 on investigation. I forgot. Hello there, 10. Fuck.
This priesthood of Yameshta, they remain elusive to you.
It's still early on in the anime. It's fine.
Resco, what have you been doing over the past 2 weeks?
I like to think after the first day, after the stuff that happened kind of on the weekend, Resco, he took like a day just to be like, all right, this stuff is happening again. This is a thing. Then he kind of was like, all right, well, I've dealt with this stuff before. I'm just gonna get back to it. So he's been busy with all like his play stuff. And I'm assuming that's mostly keeping him busy. Whatever other activities like come along with that, with promoting or whatever he does.
All right, Resco, just for the fun of it, roll a performance. Let's see how the audience, the most recent audience, took the play, how they felt about it.
All right. For some reason, my roll button is not here. Hold on, let me reload this page. I think I loaded this page before I loaded Roll20.
Let's see. I'll go over
Which
and
in
check and see.
reverse
It might
order.
be.
Loading. Performance. Let's see. Huh, it's still not here.
Here he is.
There might be a setting that you unknowingly turned off.
Maybe. What would that be, though?
Hang on, I'll find it.
Excuse me, my phone is on.
Beyond
You suddenly
20.
hear music like none you could ever describe before. Fill the room. And another mysterious voice excuses itself.
God, is that you?
Dad?
If you hit Beyond 20 and under quick settings, there should be add quick roll areas. You might have had that turned off.
Oh, wait, yeah. Hold on, let me take a look. Let's see. Beyond 20. Sure. Extensions should be.
Oh, they're purple again?
Hat, your shit fucked, bro. Let's see what happens when I roll. Hey! Oh, mine's fucked too. What the fuck?
What happened?
My rolls are fucked too. Look, they're all purple and shit.
Oh, dear.
Good thing I used my dice IRL.
Oh, I see the problem. I think I had my Beyond 20 app turned off for a little bit. I turned all my apps off the other day. Let's try it now.
Alright, so Resco's good then.
Yes, I believe so. Yep.
Alright, give us that. Alright, yeah. the audience continues to enjoy the traveling performance. With that, then, go ahead.
I was just saying good, and since Blink also pointed out the change in outfit, I will say I feel like Resco probably dresses better, like more consistently these days. Like he always goes everywhere wearing like a vest and maybe like some kind of like a suit, kind of like over sometimes. You looks like a vest, and I also I feel like he does more like helping out like on the stage and all and managing it. So I also switched out one of his cantrips for prestidigitation. So I feel like he's filling that role more now.
All right.
So, are you guys describing your post time skip outfits now?
Yes.
That's basically it, isn't it?
Yes.
Then, with that, Sarah, what have you been doing over these past 2 weeks?
Basically, Sarah's just been exploring the city since she's new there. Trying to meet some underground criminal contacts, pickpocketing, the works.
I would like you to do 2 things for me. I would like you to first roll an investigation to see how well you found those underground criminal contacts.
Wait. But
Mm-hmm.
I have the criminal spy background, so
technically, all right. I want to say roll to see which ones you came in contact with. There's a few criminal elements in Caladium. Some good, good is strong. Okay, so let's say Sarah has happened to find some that would be willing to buy off any goods she may have without following her back to the location she stole them. And I would also, what was that other roll? What was I going to roll? Oh, right.
Should I do 2?
Hmm?
Should I do 2 rolls?
No. The other one was a sleight of hand.
Oh. Here we go. Still working on it.
Yeah, you brush against people in the street as you make your way through, but they're quick to push you off, being all too familiar with this sloppy form of pickpocket. So, an invitation to, a request to return to Ma's Nest. And so, you all do. And that familiar feeling of the tavern overtakes you. In a moment, while the familiar feeling of the tavern overtakes you.
I just want to point out that Rasat was already there drinking his problems away.
Alright. Then, let's say then that as Resco, Sarah, and Blink enters Ma's nest, Maud holds up a folded sheet of paper.
Is that for us?
It absolutely is. That stranger you all had a conversation with last dropped by briefly. He left this with me, then made his leave. And she comes over to you, Blake. Slides it across the counter to you.
I'll go ahead and take it and unfold it and see what's in there.
You wonderful.
I'll take a look.
Very well, then. Blink, as you unfold it, and Resco looks over your shoulder to take a look. Both of you are pulled into the sheet of paper, and it ignites and, burns away.
Alright, I'm never gonna look into a piece of paper ever again.
This, of course, as you may recall, was a spell parchment left behind by Rentaro. Presumably, so you all could go to wherever location he'll send you to this time. As you unfold that, you and Resco are pulled into that location. Rasat and Sarah remain behind.
Rasat will notice them suddenly vanish and just quietly sip his drink. Just like this is normal.
Another Monday morning.
Basically.
I'd like to order.
Right. Well, I guess that you'll be here for a while. Unless Mod takes your order. We go over then. Alright. We go over then. And then I gotta find the song. Give me a moment while I find a new song. Let me just grab one of these songs over here. Okay, let's try
Whilst you're doing that, I will be right back.
Alright, well. That's not gonna be good enough. I need a song. I should have thought about this beforehand.
Uh-oh.
I know what. You know what? I got it. Yeah. One, I don't think I'll find a long version of that song, but. Ain't nobody likes this song, huh?
I like this song.
Not this song. The song I'm looking for. Dang. Well, you gotta be a certain type of KK song to get an extended version.
Oof.
Not that one. No.
What KK song are you looking for?
I was going to go with King KK at first.
Oh.
But that won't do it.
It's not a bad one.
I need to think.
It's not that you abbreviate unless you abbreviate it with the king in the beginning, then it becomes a little King KK. I mean, it's a little awkward.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure why I went with that, because like they probably didn't think about that very well at all.
Indeed. I will grab this song. Yeah, it's fine. Right. We'll also pause that. And wait for Reska to return. Which
Can we
tab
see
do
what's-
I have open?
Can we see what's going on at the bar?
Sure. Are y'all not looking at the bar right now? Did I move it over? Oh,
I did
yeah,
not.
right. Yeah. Carrie on the scene at the bar. Yes, Sarah, what are you ordering?
Let me get
Oh my god.
French fries.
But takes your order down, and she says, "Will that be all?"
Yeah.
All right. French fries eating light today, I see. And she goes ahead, puts your order in with the kitchen. Return. Let's go. Have you returned?
I have.
All right. So yeah, then as previously said, as you and Blink take a look at that piece of paper, you are pulled in by the spell on the parchment and find yourself standing at the entrance of a room. You find yourself flanked on. Oh, by the way, Black Ghost, as previously said, if you want to watch the tomfoolery that's being involved, you can drop by the Road 20 link in the pinned message. Nevertheless,
As I stumble into the new place, I'm gonna make a comment about foreign magic quietly.
alright. So, you two stumble, pop into this new place. It's a very interesting room, on the smaller side, with 6 people flanking you. Well, 6 people flanking you, 3 to each side, and 1 young man sitting in the center, in the back. As you two peek in, Rentaro, that familiar man from before, sees you all and says quite loudly, I guess you two accidentally opened the paper before everyone else was ready.
The only thing we got was that piece of paper.
I'm pretty sure I explained last time how this works.
Yeah, well, could have explained it better.
He reaches into his coat as that and pulls out another sheet of paper. He passes it down the line to you all. He passes it to a short dog beast folk who wears a entirely black garb. He passes it to a fox woman, a Vulpin, who dresses in a very plain-looking dress. She walks over to you and hands it over. Rentaro says, maybe you all should go and grab your allies before, you come here. Otherwise, you might end up dead.
Maybe you should send actual notes instead of tell. Oh, hey, Yulia, how you doing? I mean, not Yulia.
Man, you aren't even dating her, and you already calling her the wrong name.
Hey, Sora, buddy. Long time no see.
Sora keeps her eyes closed and simply wait, as if now is not the time to talk.
I see. You are good at playing hard to get. All right, let's go, Resco.
You pull open the paper and return to Mosnet.
Still alive. Impressive.
What can we say? We suck at dying.
Did that sound fucky for anyone else? Or is it just...
Yeah. Lost you for a moment there, Blinkehyo.
Okay.
Oh. Am I good now?
Not quite.
You're not good at all.
Oh.
Record scratch.
Hang on, I'll try and fix it. Keep going with the scene, though.
Alright, so then, while Blink figures out what's up over there, yes, you two return to Mod's nest. Sarah, briefly while they are away, Mod returned with your fries. They are hot, they are crispy.
I'm gonna look to Mod and say, did that note come with any specific instructions?
Not really. The man said that you all should know what to do the moment I give it to you. The music stopped.
No.
Uh-oh. Sarah, say something else. Am I lagging?
I don't know, because I'm hearing it too. I think the chat's just a little fucked.
That might be the case, yeah, considering the bot just disconnected and reconnected. Sarah, say... I just disconnected and reconnected, too.
Oh.
Alright, Blink, try saying something.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, alright, so that was Discord and not you.
Yeah.
That was Discord being lay stupid. So what was that snarky comment you had in reply to her thought?
Oh, I said we suck at dying.
Oh.
Yes, Ma says no. The man said that all I need to do is give it to you, and you all should be smart enough to know what to do with it.
Yeah, well, apparently not.
Well,
Where'd you go?
You
Oh,
could say
heaven.
we're used to just jumping into things as our group, and it's been a while since we've had to recruit others. Usually everyone's just standing around looking at what we're doing.
You guys have a group?
Something like that. We still do. The others are...
You want to be a part of it?
How much does it pay?
So answer that question,
finishes
Resco.
his drink. He finishes his drink and make his way to the group.
We know as much as we were told last time. And we can go off of whatever was left last time.
So,
Okay.
sorry, go ahead.
I was sorry. I was just wanted a little. So Rasad speaks up. You mentioned a group. I was told there was an Aarakocra in your team too.
Who?
Yeah, Jacob.
I was told he was a fine warrior.
He is.
He was
I
a
didn't
good
really have
man.
anything else. I really had nothing else. That line is just kind of.
With this brief exchange, you take note. Let's say Blink. No, let's say Resco. Resco, you were holding the previous paper, and you noticed that folded up in that one that brought you back to Mars Nest was another folded sheet of paper. You get the impression, simply based on what just happened, that if you open this one, you will be taken back to that room with those 2 familiar faces and 5 unfamiliar faces.
You know, for those people that like to act like we should know what we're doing, they sure were very readily prepared for this circumstance.
That is a good
It's almost as if this happens all the time.
One wonders who's truly at fault here.
I'm sure there's lots of things around here that they might be unfamiliar with. They'd be like, "Oh gosh, I wasn't expecting that." We'd be like, "Yeah." Anyway, would y'all like to go with us or not?
I guess so.
All
Not
right.
really much of a joiner, but okay. I've nothing better to do.
Ma looks over to you, Sarah, and she says, "Should I put these fries on your tab then?"
Yeah, whatever.
All right. And she smirks as he writes it down in a notebook. Meanwhile, let's go. Let's say you unfold this sheet of paper. And this time... Go ahead.
I'm gonna unfold it dramatically.
Then, with a dramatic crinkle of the paper, you all are once more pulled. Well, you are pulled inside this time with a full party as you are whisked back across the land to that room by Suba. As you return, Rentaro is speaking. He says, "So as I was telling y'all beforehand, I knew that these guys were going to make a big mistake. Like, come on, Sora. You usually pick them well, but those guys, they look a little rough around the edges. I know they did well up in Chutis, but one of the... Oh, all right. I was just talking about you guys, actually. I was telling Sora how much you suck.
Sora knows that we suck well.
How
Sora
does Sarah
knows that
know
we're good people.
she's not in the room?
Sora is
She is.
right here.
I said, how does Sarah know what happened? She's not in the room.
Oh, yeah, Sarah, where are you at?
Oh, I forgot I had to do that.
All right, man. So, as Rentaro finishes speaking, the Shogun sitting in the back raises his hand. He is a young man with short dark hair that comes down to his shoulder. He wears somewhat ornate clothes. You recall briefly from your previous encounter with Rentaro that he is merely 15. His father, the previous Shogun, had been assassinated last year. His mother remains in a coma. Regardless, this young man sits sternly at the table in the back. And everyone, with the exception of you all, seems to regard him with the utmost respect. The Shogun speaks. God, what was his name? Hold on. I wrote that down somewhere. Give me a moment. Where's the pen at? I need to have that pen on hand or keeping track of my notes. I don't have my notebook out. I did not start prepared at all. Blue ink pen. I think this is blue. Yep, that's blue. All right, perfect. So, the stern young shogun speaks to you all. He says, "My name is Daigo Hasagiri." I'll type that out for the crowd.
Asakiri.
So he says, "I understand from Sora that you all are skilled and competent warriors. Though this is not the group she previously described, I still believe that you will be able to accomplish something great here, simply based on what Rentaro reported back to me."
I suppose.
I would.
Well,
Sorry. I was writing down his name. Shogun from my notes. Anyway, so he says, "If it is not too much trouble, I would like to." What did I just knock over? I would like to ask your names as well.
the name's Blink. I'm the strong one.
Risco takes a step forward and does kind of a bow. And he says, "I'm Risco."
You can call me Rasat. At your service.
He looks to you, Sarah.
What was your name again?
Daigo Asagiri.
Oh, I'm probably gonna
That's not
forget
face
that.
palms.
Anyways, I'm Sarah.
Well, Sarah, Rasat, Resco, and Blink, it is a pleasure to have you here in my court. I would like to introduce you to my Scar. I believe you have already met Rentaro and Sora.
Yeah, we've met Sora. We're actually pretty closely acquainted.
Rentaro snickers as he hears this. Then, allow me to introduce the rest of my, what would it be, vassals? I guess vassals. He said, he points firstly to the small dog beast folk standing next to Rentaro. He says, "This is Sosuke." I'll type that out for the
Sosuke. Aizen?
Sosuke gives you a big smile as he's introduced. Standing beside, let me just mark that. I'll say we'll go with that color. Nah, he can barely see that. That color for Sosuke. Standing beside him, the Vulcan, Rika.
These are very familiar names. Is this intentional, or is this randomly generated?
The Vulcan's name is intentional. Sosuke, I was just trying to think of something that would be evocative, but not entirely on the nose. Well, no, it's completely on the nose, isn't it? Nevertheless.
I see what you did there with Rika. Like, I appreciate that.
You've already met Sora, as I previously said. Standing beside her, you see beside Sora, not a person of flesh. This one is a person entirely of metal. We'll say his name is Nissan.
Son, doesn't it mean older brother?
Yes,
Yeah.
you could see it as that.
You could also see it as a car.
Yeah.
But the joke here was actually supposed to be that is 1-3.
I see.
Wow.
I can dig it.
Yeah.
And finally, there is, and standing beside me, son, is a woman on the older side. You could tell she's older than Sora. She's fairly beautiful as well. She has a very soft face, type of face that hasn't seen much stress. She wears lipstick upon her face, well, upon her lips, and she has a couple of beauty marks here and there. Her long, dark hair falls past her shoulders, and the Shogun introduces her as Utsumi. And so,
Please write that down. I don't know what you
gotcha,
said.
gotcha.
TSUN?
All right.
Assuming.
Okay.
And so he says, "These are my scars. They are the most loyal people in all of Isuba. Loyal to me, chosen by my father to stand by my side. They will be briefing you, for the most part, on everything that has happened in these past 2 weeks. And when the briefing is done, we can talk your mission and your payment." Daigo goes silent. And Sora opens her eyes. She pulls out a sheet of paper. And she says, "Well, things started interestingly. There was a fire that the fire brigade had to deal with. I don't suppose any of you know anything about that."
Things happen.
Looks around the room.
I see. Well, the fire was a problem, needed to be put out. We weren't made aware of it, so it managed to burn a bit of terrain. In the meantime, it was fairly messy, but it allowed us to cover your tracks. The
Spot sheepishly looks at Sarah.
Didn't we mention that the whole place
John
burned
mentioned
down?
the fire.
I think
Yeah,
so.
Alright, then I retract that statement to say, despite the fact that it was mentioned, there was a bit of time, it took a bit of time for us to tend to it, and etc. The fire raged on a bit, a lot of blah, 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 blah. Anyways, covered your tracks. And Sora says, it may have also led our opponents to believe that there is a different group targeting them that actually comes in handy, though. If y'all can in the future, could you avoid lighting anything on fire?
Well,
Looks to Sarah.
no.
Let's go through and look at Sarah and Rasad.
Rashad,
It
if
was
you
Rasad's
look back like, yeah, he looks at you, look back like, what did I do?
You told her to burn it down.
Well, I guess next time I'll do nothing and you guys can fight.
Let's
Sora,
just do our best to not have that happen in the future.
Sora
Rashad
looks over.
He's not really bothered.
Excuse me. Alright. So, Sora looks over to you, Sarah, and she says, I appreciate your honesty at least. With that, she returns the piece of paper to her clothes, and Rentaro, he steps forward and he says, So, I have been sending my samurai around to really investigate stuff, and for the most part, how do you describe? You know what? I'll just get to the point. We were able to find something. Another one of these bases hidden. Though this one seems to have a bit of a different, locking. Let's call it a locking mechanism. We managed to remove all the members of our opponents from the area, but, it's still inconspicuous if you ask me. That's all I really have to say. The small dog, he says, we've been watching that area ever since we arrested everyone there. We are very confident that this area is most definitely one of their secret bases. Nissan says nothing. Rika says nothing. Usumi says, there's also the matter of the herbs you all brought back. Those strange glowing herbs. We have figured out that they've come from an island off the coast of Suba. Very small one, easy to miss. We believe that on the black market, they can go for a lot. I did a bit of investigation. It would appear that they have a property to them. They allow someone to gain the powers of, well, your master without the connection to your master.
Hmm. I must say that your central intelligence is top notch.
Yeah, we do try to keep our wits about us. And as she said that, Daigo said, so, is there any questions you all have that weren't answered here?
What if the scroll?
Rika raises her hand. She says, simple magic, for the most part. Well, simple isn't quite right. There is a measurement. The use of those herbs, you can't simply crush them up, drink them down. You see, the magic has to trickle out of you a bit. The idea of the scroll is that you write it out using a spell parchment to filter some of the magic, making it easier for your body to accept the transformation.
So, hypothetically, did y'all try this herb out on anyone?
No, it would be too dangerous to do something like that.
Okay.
Let's say, hypothetically, there's someone who wanted to test it out. Would that be brave or suspicious?
Rentaro snickers. And Sora looks over at your group and says, it would be highly suspicious, all things considered. If you
it's a good
knew
thing.
anyone who wanted to try that, you'd tell us, right?
Yeah, it's a good thing Resco didn't ask that.
Resco just looks at Blink with slanted eye.
Usumi throws in, it would also be dangerous, I think, to try to use these herbs without the right measurements. I don't think that our opponents left the measurements behind. Also, I have reason to believe that if you come in contact with the power of any other acolyte, then using such herbs would be, well, fatal.
Oh. Yeah, it's a really good thing that Resco didn't take him then.
Resco keeps looking at Blink.
How much did they sell for?
We didn't sell them, but such things would probably sell for quite a bit. It is essentially an extremely powerful weapon.
What's quite a bit for you?
Usumi looks at you and she says, what a suspicious line of questioning.
So
I don't think it really matters in the end.
I'm just wondering what the cost of said herbs might be.
So we can track down the people that sell them.
I can assure you that they aren't being sold.
Well,
However,
I mean...
if I had to give you an estimate, you could probably sell one of these bundles for about 12,000 gold.
Well, I suppose to be fair, they must have been getting the herbs from somewhere.
Indeed. We believe that they are...
Jesus.
that was, of course, Nissan spoke. And he carries on. We believe that there is a smuggling operation somewhere here in Isuba, and part of your mission today will be to uncover that.
I now want to hear that voice with a killer in your effect.
I want to hear that with one of the Clownfish's robot filter.
So,
or some kind of vocoder.
Daigo raises his hand. It says, very well. That should answer your question, correct?
Wait, so what are we doing again? Sorry.
He was letting the Scars explain what they collected, the information they collected to you all. And when they were done, he was going to carry on and explain what your mission would be.
Okay.
So he says, that should answer all of your questions, right?
I think so.
Then, let me explain the nature of Isuba to you. Have any of you been here before?
I feel.
So for the plays, would I have been here? Would I
No,
have
the
come here?
play was mostly excluded to the Opal Kingdom.
Okay, so the big play with the Emperor and all that they came to our place then.
Yes.
Okay. Then I suppose this would have been my only experience here.
Yeah, I don't
Probably,
think
unless I traveled at some point.
here.
What's that? Blink. Well, Blink is from the Dildo Principality, so he would have had to travel pretty far to get to Isuba. Nevertheless, Rasat, Blink.
Well, where I'm from, it's kind of a close community, so no.
Then I'll explain. The nature of Isuba is this. In the center, you have the Shogunate, the capital city, where you all reside right now. And there are 4 other major cities in this land. The North City, the South City, the East City, and the West City. This basic, obvious, correct. However, there is distance between the cities, and where there's distance, there is, well, shadows and people who hide in the shadow. There are several factions that have long tried to overthrow the shogunate and replace the people sitting upon, well, the seat now. The Asagiri family has ruled Isuba for generations. However, we believe that it was the crime syndicate, Torah, which is failed, that is responsible for my father's assassination. We believe that they are the ones using these herbs, and we want you all to go to that base and investigate. To explain further, he indicates to Sosuke, who says, "We believe that the base that the that the Torah members were using were specifically made. Well, the doors in it are made through spell parchment to make sure that none of the scars or anyone loyal to the shogun will be able to explore it properly. However, you all are complete strangers to the land. Surely you'll be able to breach the door."
That's convenient.
Hopefully convenient. And Daigo says, "Indeed, so, assuming you all want to take up this mission, I would like to speak payment with you. This will be different. I understand that the Emperor in Chuchis paid you regularly, but Chuchis is a poorer place, and it was under duress for quite a bit of time. Here, Isuba is fairly rich, though not as rich as Shidora or the Opal Kingdom. We still possess quite a bit of money, and I am willing to pay you all. But I would also like to contract you. In total, I would like to pay you, well, let's not say in total, but in finale, I would like to pay you 50,000 gold each."
Whatever you want us to do, sold.
What kind
But-
of contract?
A simple one. You come here, fulfill these missions while we fight Torah. Well, I'll explain it like this. The Shogunate will fight Torah in the light, while you all, strangers to these lands, will fight them in the darkness. So long as they're distracted by us, you should be able to act. You should be able to act and go unnoticed. All we request is that you remain unnoticed by Torah and also avoid joining them.
Can I roll like something to see if I would know this crime syndicate?
I will say go ahead and roll a history.
I'm not smart.
yes, you
But
are.
you might not be smart, Sarah, but you are familiar with the underworld.
I'll check that too.
And you as well, Resco, know a bit about Torah. So they mostly operate outside of Isuba. Inside of Isuba. They are responsible for a bit of trafficking and slave trade that happen across the rest of the nation. Since Isuba is the place that people from the Beast Island Olef will come, it's not uncommon to find bespoke children trafficked around the continent. Anybody who might want to acquire one. You also know that they're responsible for a bit of a drug trade as well, a very strong and potent one that is said to give you an out-of-body experience.
That was just me trying to see if Rasat knew anything.
All right, Rasat,
His
unfortunately,
background.
is not aware of Torah. Well, he's heard the name, but he's not quite aware of the level of criminality to them.
Fair enough.
All right. So, Resco, Sarah, y'all satisfied with that information?
If we don't agree to the contract, then what?
Then you can return back to the Opal Kingdom and know that we won't bother you again. You will also not get paid for today or any future mission that I might have asked you to go on.
How many of these are you wanting us to do, or how many are you expecting, and over what amount of time?
As you asked as Nissan speaks up, we would have you take on multiple missions. The number is currently unverified. It will be based on the information you bring back to us.
Will
No,
there be any bonuses for a job well done?
Potentially.
Rasat speaks up. And an escape clause?
Death.
Wait, is he saying that we die if we break the contract?
He said that you can escape the contract by dying.
Like, it's not a soul contract, right? It's just like a verbal agreement.
It is mostly a verbal agreement. However, by making yourselves enemies of Torah, they will most likely kill you.
I mean, I could just change sides. That's not really a... Anyways, we'll go along with this for now.
Oh, that's totally gonna go over well with them.
I will say, in terms of things, this is more restrictive of contracts than I'm used to signing for my plays and everything. Normally, they let you know how long the contract lasts when they tell you what you're being paid. But
Don't worry. If it says we'll just leave.
I'll go along with this. But I would like as well to request that in return for this, I'd also like to continue to ask that you all continue to foster your relationships with Caladium and Chutis.
You say that Rentaro snickers, and Sora does as well. Daigo said, there will be no problem with that. The Opal Kingdom and Chutis are no enemies of Isuba.
I suppose that works.
Then you all are good to go, right?
Rasat will agree, but
Go ahead.
hesitantly.
Blink will step forward, proudly looking over to Sora. Say, well, we are valiant warriors in the land of... I was going to say Caladium. Was it?
The Opal Kingdom.
In the Opal Kingdom. And we are very much willing to become heroes here as well as, doing those special jobs that you need us to do. So I think it's a pretty good job for us to, take this request and stop evil where it stands. And I'll take a bow and kind of peer my eyes over at Sora.
Did you hear that, Yulia? He said that he'll be very valiant.
I agree.
Is someone watching a movie?
That was a plane crash sound effect. Boy has no chance.
As you say this, Blink, Rentaro says, "Did you hear that, Yulia? He'll be very valiant and accomplish his mission."
I'm saying it to all of you guys. But Yo-Yo, did you hear it? I mean, Sora, yeah, I see what he's doing now.
He of course starts cackling. He mentions that again.
All right,
And Sora says, "There is no doubt in my mind that you'll accomplish this. I recruited you because I am confident in your abilities."
Rasat will lean over to Resko and will quietly say, "Is he usually this hopeless?"
He's working on a new record.
Oh, damn.
Ouch! Yike!
Nissan pipes up and says, "Now that this awkward display is complete, are you all ready to set out on your mission?"
Yes.
Wait, what was the mission?
Offer.
The mission is to go into the Torah base that's relocated and explore it and acquire information, then return here for your payment.
Oh, okay.
Is this something we'll need papers for, or can we just walk there from here?
Nissan pulls the paper out, a compartment in his metallic body, and proffers it to you, Blink.
Esco just looks at Nissan, wondering if there's a human being inside, or if this is just like a robot thing, or what's going on here.
Wait a second.
I say roll an insight.
All right.
What's Blink doing?
Trying to impress someone.
No, I was just simply catching it, that's all.
Rusko, you get the impression that there is no meat inside of Nissan.
Out of character. Is this a Warforged?
Yes.
Hell yeah. Underrated. Underrated race.
Is this a
Blink.
stealth mission?
Let's find out as we go forward.
Wait.
So basically, no.
None of you guys look very stealthy.
Hey, I'll have you know that I have some pretty cool boots. Yeah, 18.
What about the rest
Alright.
of us?
Mm-hmm.
Not bad, not
You
bad.
guys
As you make the
noticed,
comment,
but-
as you make the comment about
I'm-
not being stealthy, Rasat literally, basically, practically vanishes into thin air. You
Indeed.
don't even know where he went.
Sarah, you make this comment,
taking
and
the
both
attention on
Blink.
the stage.
Sorry, repeat that, Resco.
Esco just says, I'm used to taking the attention on the stage.
Right. So, Sarah, as you make this comment, both Blink and Rasad demonstrate an ability to disappear with ease. Risco, however, seems more akin to remaining in the spotlight as he sort of draws attention to himself with a flap of his clothes.
Well, just so you guys know, I only use fire magic, so if we get caught, mission's kind of over. We have to bust our way out. And I'm burning the place down.
Let's try not to burn the place down.
Well, we have to stay stealthy then.
Rentaro looks over and he says, the fire brigade would at least be on standby this time around.
You know, we could try leaving the place without burning it down.
We have to kill everyone, or they'll tell people about us.
She had the
She's right,
point.
you know.
Then, before you all open that paper, can I just... And Rentaro stepped forward. He said, can I just nominate this Sarah girl as the leader of the group? She has a good head
No.
about her.
I'm not responsible for any of you.
I shall take responsibility for my group, for I'm the most valiant and most important member of this group. I will do whatever it takes to get the job done. I am a knight. I shall bow again.
Roll a persuasion.
Shut.
Oh no.
Rentro narrows his eyes, smiles, and says, I agree. Let's put him in charge. If anything goes wrong, it's entirely on Blink here.
By the
Yeah.
Resco just says, I think we can go along with making sure no one finds out about us and trying not to burn the place down, if possible. That's just the goal, you know. I understand what I'm involved with here.
I just
So,
want to point out that stealth roll that was just on a whim was a natural 20. Just
nice.
Yes.
wanted to
Nice,
throw that out
nice.
there. That's going to be the only natural 20 you see tonight from me, I'm sure. Yeah, the roll, it doesn't matter.
You're happy pulling out those natural 20s.
Only in the roleplay.
Right?
So, Daigo raises his hand. He says, he doesn't say that. He says, then, if you all are ready, I would like to offer you 3,500 gold for completion of the mission.
We don't get our money up front?
Of course you do not. If you die while you're in the base, would it be wise of me to allow Tora to acquire the gold I gave to you?
Are you saying that you don't trust us to stay alive?
I am saying that there is a possibility that you could die. After all,
Old liability.
I never distrusted my father's ability to stay alive, and yet, here we are.
Awkward.
Fair enough. Alright then. I guess we can get this task done. Can we get a rundown real quick of just everything we're supposed to do and not do?
Sora pulls out a piece of paper. She says, don't burn down the building if it's possible. Do go in, acquire information, and return here.
Yes, ma'am.
Presumably alive. Preferably alive.
Oh, you want me alive?
I would like to have you all back alive.
Then I will
Bro.
go and get the paper.
Alright. And she hands it to you. Don't burn anything down. It's in very large letters.
It's on the paper.
Underlined
Yeah.
several times.
Yeah, underlined several times. And so, Blink, you hold in your hand both the mission statement and the teleportation parchment. What you doing?
You ready to go, guys?
All right.
Let's get
Yeah.
this over with.
Alright.
Give me a moment while I switch up the music.
Oh no.
Oh no!
No!
I'll terribly dramatically try and get us out of here.
Oh no!
Oh
No!
Oh
I
my
need to give
god!
This. See, where is it? I love that area. Okay, so Baxter just responded to me. He was not able to attend D&D because he is not poker.
He's not poker?
Poker, huh?
What'd you say?
I said Baxter just responded that he was not able to attend because he is not home at the moment.
Ah, yes. Makes sense.
He's also not poker.
Darn you
No,
for
this
not being
music is
poker.
too tranquil for this. Let me see. Give me a moment. You know, just music searching. You do.
I shall be right back as you do.
If you're stuck, can I get a suggestion? Can I make a suggestion?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, ooh, should have said that.
Right now, we're listening to some very peaceful Hollow Knight music.
That's what that's from.
This one is the Fungal Waste music. Well, specifically, it was supposed to be Match's Village, but still Fungal Waste.
I just want to point out, looking at the Discord chat, the froggy cherry doing the Fortnite default dance has been making the rounds lately, and I'm very happy about that.
You know what? I do like this theme for what y'all about to go into. We'll just wait it out for a bit. Anyone need to take a bio break before we continue? Alright. If y'all won't, I will.
Yeah, I guess I'll do it too.
Sorry, this awkward silence just absolutely kills me. So, how are you? Oh, I guess I'm alone. I hope the recording is going so everyone who watches this can see just how terribly I'm at small talk.
Hello.
Hello.
I've snuck in to hold a small conversation while everyone's AFK.
Excellent. Hello.
Hello, Mr. Rassat.
That's me. Or my character, at least.
Yes.
But you can call me Dodo.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Yeah, I was dying when you said that Sosuke thing.
Oh, dude, I'm a super weeb. Obviously, I recognize that reference.
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, I literally said, Sosuke Aizen. And then somebody in the chat said, Sosuke Aizen. And I was done. Yes, it was quite majestic. Oh, I hear voices. I was never here.
Oh, I hope that got
Ladies
recording.
and gentlemen, excuse me just a bit longer while I preheat the oven.
Encounter the enemy. Request.
Yellow.
Hello there.
Hi, it's good to finally meet you.
Isn't that the little voice you did for that one voice acting demo thing where it was like a character selected in an RPG or something?
Something like that.
I remember hearing that, like, and then like there were like sound effects, and it was like, oh, it's cool, that's a cool look, whatever. Because it was like, because it was like something. It was something you posted on SoundCloud like 3 years ago.
Yeah. Something like
All right, go ahead and select a character.
Yeah,
Perfect.
something like that.
Now we can begin.
something like that.
Of course, it sounded better than it does right now because you weren't on Discord.
Yes. I was probably like up closer on my mic too.
That was a long time ago, huh?
It was a couple of years ago. A few years. Probably like 5 or 6, maybe 7. I'm assuming other people are away.
Yeah. I was talking to a ghost for a minute. That was interesting.
Good old ghost.
That was beautiful, by the way.
What?
Oh, you heard all that?
Yes, I have wireless headphones.
The truth is out.
What did I miss?
Take it up, Ghostly. We got caught. Retreat.
Are those tears or laughter?
What?
I feel like I missed something beautiful.
You did. Well, yeah, I'd say so.
That's amazing. I forgot you have wireless headphones.
They come in handy in more than one way.
Yes. Since we're waiting anyway, I may as well share this other thing I did recently. Since we're talking about voice clips I've done.
Will that actually be in the recording? Or you're gonna edit that part out?
I'm not editing anything in this.
Oh, that would take a while, wouldn't it?
Yeah, you thought a 1 hour
Yeah.
video was long.
I'm gonna put this in general.
General or Caladium General?
Caladium general.
Yeah, our ghost won't be able to see it there.
Okay, hold on. I'll post it to general just for Ghost. For the Ghost.
For the ghost and our martyr friends with made life better for others.
Yes.
No,
Nice. That was cool.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the army of default dancing froggy chairs in Caladium Blue.
I'd show you mine, but I'm not as proud of it as Snook is.
I didn't know there's a now voice this going on, so otherwise I might have probably not participated.
I'm sure there will be another one in a couple of months. 4 or 6 months. Probably like 4. 3, maybe. We'll see. Who knows? That's actually really useful because if you subscribe to like the Patreon, like even if you don't win or anything, if you end up advancing to other rounds, you meet like more people because more eyes are like on your audition and stuff. And beyond that, you can actually get like if you subscribe to like the Patreon for I think it's like $1 or something, you can submit like your audition to like the Patreon things. And Chuck Huber will actually like look at your thing and kind of like tell you like the problems with it, give you like feedback.
Cool. Yeah. I'm probably not doing that because I genuinely despise the sound of my own voice. So.
Same.
I think your voice is cool.
Oh. Oh, I disagree, but thank you.
I guess we agree to disagree.
Need to open that, but you already know it. Am I supposed to deliver it? No. Rob, I say.
An insight into the mind of a dungeon
I
master.
mean, I guess not literally Rob.
A peek behind the curtain.
All right.
This is what God does in his offside.
The
Right,
return
sure.
of Musho.
Indeed. I don't know if y'all heard me when I said
Internal
before
monologue
about I had to preheat the oven, but I am back now. And, oh, I gotta put on a timer. Are we all present?
I'm here.
I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
An hour and 5 minutes. Alright. So, right then. Blink, you were opening that piece of paper with a flourish. You already rolled perfectly. It was 4. You almost gave yourself a paper cut.
Oh no.
Rentaro enjoyed it though.
I bet he did.
And, well, he snickers under his breath. You all are pulled into the party. 2, hold on, let me make sure this area is good. Yes. 2. Darn, keep picking up the whole map instead of the ribbon. There we go. Yeah, 2. A small shop.
Okay, how do you make the picture automatically tiny?
I had to shrink them down outside of I also gotta re-render Resco, so there's not a lot of background. But yeah,
Sad.
indeed.
So I can't just like save it at a lower resolution and just okay. Rip.
Oh, actually, yes. If you save that, it would be fine. Otherwise, though, yeah, you just gotta shrink it down. Sarah, you're not on the map.
Oh, I gotta refresh. It's black for me.
Oh, no, scroll down. Scroll down.
Too late, I refreshed already.
When in doubt, scroll.
You were the chosen one.
There's no secret function to roll 20 that lets you hide a bigger map other than putting on Fog of War. So, anyway, you find yourselves inside of what appears to be a shop. Just a fairly large room, chest of drawers off to one side, tons of boxes to the other. There's a small area where 2 cushions sit flanking a grill, and there's a counter with a mirror on top of it and a fan on top of it. A cushion sits on the other side of it, beside a pair of doors.
You know, I guess they just don't sit in chairs around here.
I'm scanning for valuables.
Alright, go ahead and let's go ahead and call this. Okay, Rasad already wrote it. Thank you, and Sarah did too. Perfect. Rasad.
In a real perception.
Specifically searching, I don't know, these chests over here.
Alright, you go to these chests, Rasad. Let's actually go in order. Sarah, you take a look around, and the most valuable thing that catches your eye is the mirror sitting on the counter. It has sort of a gold inline frame. In the mirror, the glass is crystal clear.
Can I put it
Where's
in my
this
bag?
mirror?
Yeah, on the counter, that would be this object right here.
I see.
Alright. You absolutely can put it in your bag.
Let me get that.
Alright, do you want to look inside of it before you put it in your bag?
Okay.
Alright. Tell me, which way are you facing currently, Sarah?
Toward the.
So you say
Temple.
you're looking in this direction?
Yeah, that way.
Alright.
That's perfect.
So as you raise the mirror to your face, Sarah, you notice something in the reflection. Yourself, you think you look rather fetching today. But also, it's curious. Shadowy figures sitting behind you, a little off to the side. You turn your head to look back, but this area is empty.
Interesting.
Mira, go ahead. Well, actually, let me finish the investigations real quick. Rasat, you go through a few of the chests. They are filled, for the most part, with clothes, fine robes, Isuba make, those kimonos that you've seen amongst the scars of the Shogun. Though these obviously are not of them. These are just fine clothes, it seems, packed away. You get the impression that you might be in some sort of clothing or textile store. Otherwise, though, there doesn't seem to be anything off about this wear. Alright, Blink, what are you investigating?
I guess I'll check the other side with all the drawers.
Alright. So, you go to the other side with all the drawers, and as you pour them open, more hold it up, but also material to stitch and sew to repair. You get the same impression that Rasat has gotten. This is some sort of clothing or textile store. Resco, you take a look around the room. It's mostly clean, mostly empty. The only smell to this room is the scented candle that sits beside the door.
I'll say,
Scented candle, you say?
I'll do a survival to check for any kind of prints, like how recently it seems like it was used.
You get close to the ground and take a really good look. There are indications of footprint here and there, but none that seem inconspicuous. You get the impression that there was a recent kerfuffle here, or at least recently a large amount of people came in and then left. You recall, Rentro did say that he had a samurai arrest the owner of this place. Blink, you get no sign of magic around you. Nothing that you can discern.
I'll say, what's interesting to Sarah?
Sarah.
There's some stuff in the mirror.
What kind of stuff?
I don't know.
I'll take a look in the mirror.
Alright.
I'll
So,
hold it
Sarah.
up.
Alright.
I'm not gonna
So
give
you-
it to him though.
Alright. She holds it up to you. Resco, which way? Let's say you're facing this way towards her.
I'll say I'll look whatever way she was looking.
Alright. So you go up and stand behind her. You peer through the mirror as she holds it up to you. So I'm gonna put you right there. She holds it up to you. As you look through it, you see behind you, Resco, shadowy figures sitting around the grill, the back. However, when you turn and look over your shoulder, there's nobody there.
Yep.
Rasat, were you also looking in the mirror?
Yeah.
I think, yeah, you also noticed the same thing. Bree, presumably since you're standing back there already, you glanced over and yeah, now you all have noticed the shadowy figure sitting where no one actually sits. Let's go. What are you trying to discern with this insight?
What the ghosts look like.
They seem to you like older men. A couple of very much on the older side. You guess 70s, mid 70s, early 70s. once bald, seems to have a bit of both, but not like big. He just has a bit of both, a bit of muscular to him. Like he perhaps was someone who once worked in a forge, but his muscles have long worn out. The other one is a scrawnier man, not bald, has quite the head full of hair, and he has a pipe in his mouth.
Do I get any kind of alarming vibes from them?
It seemed to you that through the reflection of this mirror, these two men are just sitting down, preparing to eat.
Hmm. So is this mirror showing us ghosts, or is this showing us some other side of something? Or is this just some weird deception trick?
Let's see, what was that row? I think, Blink, are you going to summon your steed then?
Yes, I'm gonna call forth my hawk. I don't think I can call an owl with fine steed.
Alright. And what should you do with this? Let me see. Choose a war. It has to be a war horse, a pony, a camel, an elk, or a mastiff.
A pony.
Well, actually, I looked it up, and it is a hawk does count as a fine steed.
Alright then. Very well. You summon your steed. You summon your hawk.
Hey, can I do another Arcana, or is that already passed?
Wait, he's summoning a horse, or literally just like a hawk?
A hawk.
Just a hawk.
Okay.
Blink, I will say you can roll another Arcana. What will you be rolling this Arcana on?
Just that area that had, like, wherever the shadow guys are.
Well, let's say you go over there. You take a look. There seems to be nothing amiss in the area. You really get close to it. The grill is cold. It hasn't been used in a bit. The cushions don't even have the imprint of anyone sitting in it. This area seems ultimately normal.
I'll take a look too.
Any food in there?
You take a look as well, Reska. And again, you really get close. You investigate. Lift up the grate of the grill. The ashes are cold. It hasn't been used for a while. The dust has settled in this area. No one has sat here for a bit. Nothing is amiss.
I'm gonna pick up a candle and bring it over there.
You pick up the candle. You bring it over there. You illuminate the area. But nothing is amiss.
I'm going to take a look at this other mirror-looking object on the table.
That other mirror-looking object you find is a paper fan. It says it lays on the table.
I'll carefully pick it up and look at
Pick
it.
it up. It is light to the touch. It is an intricate design. Something like the sun setting over an outstretching of mountains.
I will do an Arcana check on it.
The feeling you get from this fan, it feels a lot like the spell parchment that you have come in contact with before.
Let's go blinks a few times. It's a fan, and it seems a bit like the spell parchments. So there's maybe something magical about it. I try waving it kind of in the direction of like the cushions.
You wave it in the direction of the cushion, but nothing happens.
I'm going to take a look and see if there's any kind of inscriptions on it.
You take a look at it, and it says, "Sometimes the sun casts shadows."
I'm going to pull up a candle close to it and try to put the fan like over it, not like close to the flame, just kind of cast a shadow with the flame and use the fan to cast.
But nothing happened.
Hmm. Any other ideas?
Oh, wait, I meant to change the music. Well, let's go ask you all if anyone else had any ideas. I like this
Probably
music.
something to do with this mirror, but I don't know what.
Does the mirror say anything on it?
Sorry.
You're fine.
Should I investigate it?
Yeah, go ahead and investigate that mirror, Sarah. No, nothing's off about this mirror to you. You feel like it make a pretty penny. Rasad, what were you up to over there?
Rasat's going to investigate what they appear to be screen doors.
Right. You go over to them and you tap on them. They are definitely screen door.
Investigation yet, but...
Oh, sorry, my bad.
I mean,
Sometimes the narrative jumps the gun.
That is a 14.
Alright. You tap on them, definitely screen door. You pull it open, you find on the other side a closet with futons rolled up, bedrolls rolled up. Nothing seemed amiss about this door, about
There's
these
gotta
doors.
be
He's gonna kind of rummage through the bedrolls and stuff, see if there's anything hiding.
I would say roll another investigation.
Excuse me, 9.
Alright. You rummage through them. You find little more than stray hairs and dust. Let's go. What are you investigating?
Without touching it, I'm gonna try to see what the mirror, if the mirror has any inscriptions or anything that Sarah didn't notice.
You take a look around the mirror. There's quite a few intricate designs, but nothing that catches your eye. I like this music for the scene too.
I wonder if somehow this mirror plays off of this fan.
Just saying, if we burnt it all down, we could probably find the entrance.
We're not burning the place down.
It's an option.
Not in this case.
I'm getting bored.
Let's go. What you up to?
Let's see. So, was there like another room past here, and those doors on the front, like?
You mean right there? That opens up to a closet where bedrolls are kept.
Wait,
What are you doing? The fan is a fan. It says on it. Well, Resco knows that it is made from spell parchment, and it says on it that sometimes the sun casts shadows.
The sun.
I think
Sometimes the. Go ahead, Blink.
No, finish your narrative.
I was gonna say. I was just simply gonna repeat. The sun casts shadow.
I'm just gonna like take out my sword and just kind of like move it around the area where those two people are, and just kind of look at the mirror and see if anything changes.
Alright, I will say, let's say for the sake of this narrative, Sarah, Blink comes over to ask you for the mirror.
It's important. Or you could just hold it while I, swing my sword around.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah.
So,
Just hold it up towards the stuff.
you come over to that area holding your mirror, terrifying. Not terrifying, my apologies. I've been trying to stop my brain from auto-completing.
I've been doing it in my head too, so it's okay.
So you come over, you hold the mirror up. And Blink, you move your sword through where the shadowy figures are. You're watching the mirror as you do it. But your sword passes through them. as if they are smoke.
As if they were smoke, or as though they are smoke?
I'm not sure of the distinction.
Does something happen, or do they just look like smoky figures?
The sword passes through them as if they were smoke. They do not react to.
Maybe we should light the fan on fire.
Huh, that's a great idea.
I don't know what that accomplishes.
And we won't know until we find out.
I have an idea, perhaps.
What's
The camera
that?
turns to the side.
Perhaps the fan and the mirror need to interact with each other somehow.
I would agree, but how?
Maybe hold the fan in front of the mirror and see what the reflection of the fan holds.
We can try that.
Go on to try it.
I'm standing there with the fan.
Right. So Sarah holds the fan, holds the mirror up to you. And Resco, you hold the fan on the mirror. As you look into it, you don't see yourself staring back, but a young woman holding this paper fan.
Is she cute?
Let's say sure.
That's not relevant at all. I was memeing. We're good.
What do I make of this person? Wait, can we like move it around to see like what's going on, like why they're holding the fan or what they're doing?
You move the fan, and she sort of just follows your movement. Nothing seems amiss about it. Me with my puzzles.
Oh, can I like point the mirror up or something?
Absolutely. Which direction would you like to point the mirror? You can use the ruler tool to indicate point.
I forgot how to do that.
It's the circle with the ruler on it.
Hit the fourth icon down.
Oh, I see. I guess I'll just like up.
So you point it toward, let's say, the wall. Are you going to look in it?
So we can look at its reflection, but upwards?
So upward toward the ceiling or up toward the wall?
The ceiling. Up toward the ceiling. Let's do that.
Right. So you put the mirror on the ground, and you point it toward the ceiling. Well, obviously. You all look, you three look at it. As you do so, you see shadows walk past you in the mirror.
So what did she put it like on the ground or up, like where?
She put it on the ground so that the mirror was facing upward, and as you look down into it, you see shadows walk past you.
What was the thing on the fan? What did it say?
The fan said, "Sometimes the sun casts shadows."
I'm gonna go over to the candles and blow them out.
With the fan? Alright.
Yes.
I will say, excuse me, let me move aside for a moment. Which direction would you like to blow the candle?
To the right, I guess. Well,
I should say, which candle as well?
I'll say the left one.
Alright. So you come up, Resco, with the fan in hand. You begin to wave it, the candle. As you do so, smoke begins to pour away from the candle. The flame does not go out. As the smoke blows away, you see the smoke cast over shadowy figures. A person standing to the right of Sarah. Standing to the right of Sarah, as if they're standing at the counter. As the smoke fades away, the shadowy figure disappears.
Interesting.
So we should burn the place down.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Rasad shoots her glare.
How do you people keep coming to these conclusions?
Well, the smoke causes us to see things. If the whole place was smoky, we'd see the whole place.
Mm-hmm. Nods, yes.
I'm going to keep looking around. He's gonna go back to the chest and just rummage through the pockets of the various clothes. Just notice have pockets.
Roll another investigation.
I was like trying to find all the possible clues here. That's
Right,
a 23.
All right, not bad. So you go through the pocket, and for the most part, you don't notice anything at first. These pockets seem empty until you realize that you're going through some of the chests. Well, these pockets have a certain lining to them. You fiddle with it for a bit, and you pull out a piece of paper, a thin sliver paper.
Oh shit!
There's nothing on it, but roll an arcana.
Ah, fuck. That's a +0, so that's gonna be interesting. 14. That's a raw
Paper.
D20.
The texture of it seems familiar. Where have you seen this before?
Rasat we'll take it over to Resco. What do you make of this?
I'll take a look at it.
Roll an arcana.
All right.
Yeah, you recognize this. You are holding something similar to it. More stale parchment.
Does it say anything on it?
Not at all.
Let's try looking at it in Sarah's mirror.
So, Sarah, you hold up the mirror. Resco, he appears by you, walks up behind you, and as he holds up the spell parchment, it says, he reads on it, permission to enter.
Do we give permission?
Do you give permission, or did you get permission?
Oh. So this is permission to enter something.
Best lead we have so far.
So I'm assuming there's some way we can get to some place, and this parchment allows us to enter it. So it's a good thing we have not burned the place down yet.
Glares to Sarah.
That's you.
Let's see. I'm gonna inspect the closet again.
You go to the closet.
Okay.
Pull open the doors. A closet with bedrolls in it.
Holding the paper, I'm gonna try to walk through the wall.
So, holding this paper, you look at it. You know it said permission to enter. You're looking at this closet. You say, you just kind of shrug and walk forward and walk right into the wall. Not quite wall, there are shelves in the closet. But nevertheless, you do not pass through it.
Well, I tried.
You okay, buddy?
Sometimes you have to think creatively. I'm gonna just take the candle with mirror. What happens, I wonder, if we try? I'm assuming the mirror is mostly to see things that we can't see. And
Seems like a reasonable assumption.
The smoke, we can illuminate them as long as we're using the fan. So what is here that we cannot see? So I guess I'll just kind of take the candles and kind of go around the room, kind of waving the smoke or whatever.
All right, where do you want to start, Red?
I'll start on the left, and I'll go around the room in a circle.
Alright. Okay, we'll start over here. And so, as you're waving your candle all about, carrying the smoke around, you see the shadowy figures sitting at the grill. They're in motion now. They seem to be picking things up off the grill. You presume food, eating it, and having a conversation, though their words escape you. You move toward the center of the room. First, waving the candle to the bottom, and you see the figures of varying shapes and sizes coming in, walking up to the counter, and walking out. You assume transactions are being made. You go over to the right side, and you wave the candle, and you see several figures, several older male figures. One of them, two of them, the one sitting at the grill. Previous image, they reach into one of the boxes and pull out the coal. They put it over their shoulder, then walk towards you out of the arrangement of the smoke.
I'm gonna keep spreading the smoke and just kind of follow them to see where they go.
So you step aside just so you can see where they're going. You wave the candle, smoke blows toward Rasad and Sarah. And as you do so, you see these men, they walk up to a woman who sits at the counter. She smiles to them. They reach into their pocket. They pull out these slips of paper. She does, and pulls the door open. The smoke passes through the door. And then, the shadows pass through the door. And then,
Does that
Which
work?
door? Like this one?
Yeah, sorry. This door.
Alright. I guess we'll try blowing the smoke into the closet door.
Alright. So you walk over. You blow the smoke into the closet door. As you do so, you see not a closet, but a arch leading to another area. Though the area beyond is too foggy for you to really piece together.
Like I said, creativity.
This is a really good puzzle. That's what I say.
Thank you.
I'm gonna call out to everyone and say, it looks like the closet is opened up.
I hope we don't have to do that again.
The closet has not opened up.
Or wait,
Oh.
didn't it do like an archway kind of thing?
It showed you an archway, but when the smoke fades away, the closet remains.
So as long as we have the smoke there, will we be able to pass through, or is it just an image?
You could certainly try, but if I was to be a bit meta, it's just an image.
All right.
Oh. I mean, they're not done yet.
This is some escape room level shit. I like this. It's like an escape room.
Thank you. I'm very proud of this puzzle.
Sun cast shadows.
So let's give just a brief recap. When you fanned it off to the left side, you saw two gentlemen consuming food. The entrance shows you people coming in, presumably making transactions. When you fanned it to the right side of the room, those two gentlemen, as well as a few others, walked to that side of the room, pulled out clothes from the chest, and put them on. Then walked towards the table and offered the pieces of paper to a woman, who then pulled open the door, and they disappeared beyond it.
I get it. All right, everyone, let's put on some of these clothes, and then let's try to give that piece of paper to the woman that's holding the fan in the mirror.
I guess I'll go over and pick out a kimono.
Alright.
He'll take any dark gray one.
Alright. Take out a
Dark gray or
fine,
black.
dark kimono. Throw it over your shoulder. Like there was other one, you find a slit of paper in the pocket.
Not really my style, but I'll make it work.
Alright. Alright.
I'll put on one as well.
Alright.
What kinds are there inside?
The better question is, what kind does Resco want?
Probably shouldn't wear anything too flashy. So he'll take a kind of a darker one.
Alright. Pull out a dark kimono. Not quite as dark as the one Rasat currently has draped over himself, but on the darker side wouldn't actually catch anyone's attention too much.
Yeah,
Throw it over.
I'll wear something that looks like one of the other people were wearing in the images.
Right. Well, you go through and you find one that seems dark still, but it has designs upon it. Flower design, very vibrant red flowers designed onto it. The old man with the head full of hair was wearing something like this.
Alright, I'll put that on.
Of course, like the one Rasat is wearing, you find a sliver of paper in the pocket.
I'll take a flashy one. Whatever
Alright.
one pops out first, I guess.
Sarah, you are searching through these boxes, trying to find the perfect one, and there it is. This vibrant, bright green kimono with a pink sash that's almost lace-like to wrap around you. You confidently put it on. You think you look rather good in this. And in the pocket you find a thin sliver of paper. I imagine the pockets to be on the inside, in case that wasn't, in case y'all wanted to know, right?
I'll take whatever blue one I could find.
Alright. You take a nice blue one. It's simple, but the design isn't too bad. Like the others, you find a thin sliver of paper pocket.
Alright, where's that ghost lady at?
I'm gonna decide to put the mirror back on the table.
You put the mirror. You return the mirror to where it was before.
And put my paper on the table.
Alright, you put your paper on the table. Nothing happened.
Let's see. So I'm gonna use Is the lady in the images the same one as the one that was holding the fan?
Yes.
Okay. So
I'm gonna go over to the candle and burn the paper.
Alright. Did you burn the paper? The words kind of imprint themselves onto your hand.
Oh! I was just being silly.
Alright.
do I notice this?
I will say yes. You all notice that Blink walks over in his blue kimono and burns the sheet of paper. What
are you doing?
Paper.
While it worked in the other one.
It looks like he got the permission, though, if you look at his hand.
Indeed.
Yeah,
You see,
nice tattoo.
written from index finger to thumb, permission to enter.
I'll say Blink. Tell me if that closet looks any different to you.
I'll look at the closet.
All right, Blink. So you go up to the closet and you pull it open.
Whoops.
As you pull it open, you find a hallway, an arch to a hallway on the other side.
Yeah, I don't think there's supplies in this closet.
That's our ticket.
See, I told you we're supposed to burn this place down.
Fire is always the answer.
I don't think that's true,
Terrifying.
but in this case, you are supposed to burn the paper.
I'm gonna burn the paper on my hands.
Alright. The paper ignites and sizzles away, and as it does, permission to enter writes itself onto your palm.
Rasat's gonna try to go up without burning the paper, just with the paper itself.
Alright. Now let's say this. Blink and Sarah, will you proceed through the arch?
Yeah, I'm going to.
Alright. So you both go past through the arch onto the other side. Rasat. Sorry, Sarah. Rasat. When you come up to it, you don't find an arch there. You merely find that same closet you saw before.
If I have to. He's going to go to the candles to burn it.
Alright.
From the other
You do
side,
so.
you just hear. From the other
Go
side,
ahead,
you
Blink.
just hear fire is the answer.
As you do so, Rasat, it writes his words onto your head.
Does this process hurt? Is it literally burning it into your
Nope.
flesh? Or
It
Okay.
burns onto your flesh, but you don't actually feel it.
Weird. Okay.
Yeah. As you pull the closet open, the arch is there. You can pass through to the other side.
Gotta
Let's
kind
go.
of stand at the doorway for a second, kind of look around for a moment, and then walk
Huh?
through.
Alright.
I
Now,
did this.
since all three of y'all so rest of you do the same, write stuff on your hand, etc., etc. And you pass through. Do it like, that tiny dot that just got revealed. And you find yourself in a small, sort of hallway. There's a wooden door, and flanking it are two suits of samurai armor.
Oh, this is suspicious.
Is that just out of character? Is that just like an asset from RPG Maker? Because that's kind of
Yes, sir. It
Is
is.
it customizable?
I do not know. I did grab this texture pack from somewhere, but I can't remember where it is. It might be customizable, for all I know.
You have to share your equipment off camera because I'm really
Indeed.
curious about this. I might try to use it for my own story.
I will most certainly share. There, this door, and two suits of armor flanking.
I'm checking the suits of armor for any signs of, for example, swords being pulled out and cutting things.
Alright, roll an investigation.
Okay. Investigation.
No swords here. How strange. These suits of armor possess no blades you can see.
I'll check the door to see if it's something I can just open.
Alright, go ahead and try that.
Try to open the door.
So, let's go. You walk up to try and open the door. And the suits of armor move. Blades slide out from their hands, and they swing at you. Roll a dexterity save.
I knew it. Let's see. Dexterity.
Right. Let's say then you duck just fast enough to avoid any severe injury. The armor return to a neutral position.
Well, all right then. I'm gonna look around the room.
Look around. This room is surprisingly empty, except the two suits of armor. Rasat, where you over?
Rasat's going to try to more closely examine the armor.
All right, go ahead
Just
and roll
just
an
kind
investigation.
of looking for something to give sort of clue.
All right.
That'll be a 15.
All right, then take a good look at the armor. It seems it's not quite armor, but mechanism of sorts. You just saw what this mechanism can do. You take a good look inside of it. The helmet is empty. You see in the back several slivers of paper stuck to the back of the helmet. One of them says something, but you can't quite make it out.
He'll try to reach into the helmet.
Reach into the helmet. Surprisingly enough, nothing happens. You grab hold to the slips of paper and you yank them out. Presumably. Is that what you do?
Yeah,
Right.
that's the idea.
You yank them out. The armor does not respond to this. You now hold the three slippers in your hand. One of them asks a question. Who are you? The second one asks, what are you doing? And the third one asks nothing. It simply says, strike.
It appears we have to answer these questions in order to proceed.
Are these
Yes.
prompts just for them, and as long as they're attached, they'll do those things? Or
Roll an Arcana.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, yes. First question was, who are you? The second question was, what are you doing? And the third one simply said, strike. So, you get the impression, Resco, that even though these slippers have been removed, the power still exists within the armor.
I'm gonna walk up to him. Walks up,
Alright, Blink.
pushes up my glasses.
Oh, no.
No, I'll be like, I'm one of the people who are attempting to gain the power of Yameshta, and I wish to gain access so that I can finally get my power. And I'll just confidently walk through the door.
As you do so, Blink, blades slide out from the hands of these suits of armor. They
What
swing
happened
at
to
you.
What happened to confidence winning?
It didn't win today. Roll a dexterity save.
Well,
Right.
I did.
As you walk over to the door confidently, these blades, they swing around and you take... Hold on, give me a moment. Let me roll them down.
Oh, damn.
60 damage.
19 damage.
That is a lot of damage.
Fuck.
Blink, are you okay?
I don't think I can do this.
I don't think you did the strike part.
Ah, yes. That's my mistake. I'm just gonna crawl to the back. You guys got this.
Rasat will think about this.
Blink dead.
One could reasonably assume strike is not a command on us, but a command in response to a poor answer.
Yeah.
Can I kill them?
You can certainly try.
I was talking to my party, but that's good enough for me.
You did great, Blink.
I'm gonna blast
Oh,
them
who's
with-
next?
Okay.
Rasat will step forward cautiously. First of all, let me just scroll up a little bit to get the name.
Alright, go ahead.
There you go. I am Rasat. I was sent here to investigate the Torah clan.
The suits do not respond.
I don't think you should tell
He will,
them
he will try to go through the door.
Right. As you walk up to the door, blades slide out from the hands of
God damn it.
They
It's
swing.
okay. I got
Roll
a
it.
plus 7 deck save. I got plus 7 to deck save. Let's just go. Let's go.
Plus
Fuck!
another 3.
That's an 8. That's a
Well,
natural
you
one.
take-
Like, that'd help.
You take.
That's a natural 1.
Oh,
That'll
even
roll.
worse.
Actually, let me wrap that up just a little. Alright,
Oh.
so you take 12 points of damage.
Oh, okay, that's not so bad.
I can do this, guys. I have high dexterity. Oh, fuck.
Oh shit, oh fuck.
Alright, Resco, it's your turn again.
Rasat will just kind of embarrassingly go back to where he was. Trying to play it off like that didn't just happen.
What would... Hey, I just shot an Eldritch Blast. Does that do anything to it?
I didn't notice the Eldritch Blast. So yeah, you shoot it, and it hits the armor. The armor wobbles for a moment, but remains standing.
They are susceptible to damage. Maybe we could just take him out.
I'm gonna go back and grab the fan and the fire and try to blow it around in here and see what happens. Like if I can see what other people are doing here.
So you bring back the fan and a candle. You begin to blow it, and in the smoke you see the bald figure walk up to one suit of armor. He says something you can't hear. He bows to the armor. The armor bows back, and then he walks up to the door, passes through.
Can I try to roll for like investigation or something to see if I can make out like the length of what he's saying?
Let me think. I will say roll a... Yeah, go ahead, roll an investigation. I was going to say a flat intelligence, but investigation would be fine.
Okay.
You can't make it out at all. You are not proficient in lip reading.
Could I try?
Go ahead.
Right?
Absolutely.
I'll send my hawk to Rasad. Since he
Oh
seems to
my
get it
god!
Uh-huh.
Remember I was saying the best rolls come in the role play part?
Uh-huh.
Something that doesn't matter? Fucking 7.
Rasat, perhaps it's because of the blade wounds you suffer, but you also can't make out what they're saying.
I'll send my hawk to help him investigate.
Alright, let's go back for a moment. Let's say the hawk sits upon your shoulder, seems to nod sagely advice to you. It does not speak, the hawk, but it's giving you a knowing look. Go ahead and roll that investigation again.
Now that a hawk is also on your shoulder.
Who, me?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. I see how it is. 16?
Alright, you pick up on it. The man, he says his name. Name is Ojiro. No, not that name. I'm using that in my story. Hold on. Let me think of a different name to use there.
Bruh.
Let's go with
Let's fucking
Gin.
go.
He says his name is Gin. And he says he's here to pay honor to the Torah. He bows, and then the suit bows.
Without saying a word, Rasat will again cautiously go up and basically repeat that process, but with his own name.
You say, you are Rasat, you are here to pay honor to the Torah. You bow,
And bow.
and the suit bows in return.
Carefully goes to open the door.
You put your hand on the door. The suit do not react violently. You push it open.
He'll hold it for a second, like before actually going to open. Like literally, like he just put his hand out there and waited.
The weight of the handle feels like an anvil against your fall. But it seems safe. You push open the door. And as you walk through to the other side, it slams behind you.
I'll do the same thing he did.
So, that's
Because
where
I
you
hope
walk
everyone's
over.
paying attention.
You say your name. You're here to pay honor to the Torah. You bow, and then the suit bows.
Also, it's good to know that these suits don't have any RAM, so I don't have to worry about them remembering what I said before.
I look left and right to them as I walk forwards.
Alright. They don't respond. It seems safe.
I walk into the door.
Alright. You push it open and walk beyond it. As you do so, it slams behind you.
Wait, did I have to do anything special?
Oh my lord in heaven!
I'm gonna
Beautiful
assume
child.
that question was out of character. And say, you just watch your ally go up to. Excuse me, I put some gum in my mouth. Excuse me, let me do this for a moment. Alright, so yeah. You walked up. You notice your allies walk up, give their name, and say they're here to pay respect to the Torah. They bowed, and the suits bowed back.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm gonna say that too.
So Sarah, you stroll up and say your line. You are Sarah. You're here to pay respect to the Torah. You bow, and the suit bow.
I think maybe part of what we were missing was just the bowing part.
Oh, it was the phrasing as well.
Yeah.
For example, I'm here to investigate the Torah. No, that's not the one you want to use.
I'm gonna just keep blasting him.
He's honest, at least.
He is honest. It's respectable. So, Sarah,
Huh?
as you pass through the door, it slams behind you. Blink, you were left alone.
I'm gonna keep
Blanket?
blasting him.
Say again?
I'm gonna just keep blasting him.
Right. You keep blasting. Which suit of armor are you bombarding with these blasts?
This one right here.
So you blast it over and over again, and it's wobbling, until it hits the wall and crumples. As it does, a glass ball falls out of it and breaks on the floor.
Next, I'm gonna hit the other one.
Alright. You're gonna start blasting the other one.
Yep.
Alright. So, you just bombard these things with You just bombard these things with eldritch blasts until it hits the wall. And it falls over. The glass ball rolls out and cracks on the floor.
I'm here to see that one bitch or whatever. Alright, let's go.
With them knocked out, you proceed into the next area. You find
I should be able to burn the place down then.
another suit of armor.
Damn it, no.
Well
You
then.
got to destroy stuff.
You didn't know. I mean, unless you heard the rocket stuff's going on behind the door.
It's not a thick door.
Well
Rasad just kind of looks at Blink as he comes to the door with this look, just
knew
like,
it.
really?
I knew you couldn't be stealthy.
Well,
Really?
you see, we don't want anybody coming in here. Well, we want the people who are investigating to come here anyway, so we want to make it easier for them.
Oh no, someone was here now.
Wasn't the whole point to be stealthy?
Okay, well,
Yes.
if someone's going to come out anyway, they're going to run into
Alright,
us. So
we're blowing
regardless,
it
we're
up.
screwed.
I'm willing.
Isn't part of our contract for that 50,000 gold reliant on if we're stealthy?
Yes.
Maybe.
Well, we definitely blowing this place up now. I ain't getting paid.
Hey, the only part of this contract was don't die and what was the last part again?
Be
Don't
stealthy.
burn
Things. Yeah, don't burn things down. Nothing got burnt, so we're good.
I believe they also did mention something about not getting caught.
They did.
Hey, we're not going to get caught.
Let's hope.
I mean, if it makes you feel any better, they'd probably kill us before catching us and interrogating us.
Let's
Probably.
just continue.
I don't feel any better.
I'll look at the statue, the suit of armor.
You take a look at it, and noticing what Rasat did before, you reach in, pull three three slits of paper out from the helmet. Two of them ask questions. The first says, "What do you bring?" The second says, "Who do you serve?" And the third says, "Strike."
Oh,
That was weird. Ready's my arm for another Eldritch Blast.
We'll put his arm in front of you, just hold off on that.
Like, you're just gonna do whatever you want, no matter what, aren't you?
Well, we're already screwed anyway. You might as well just keep going with it.
I remember you said that.
Let's go do what you did before. See if we can find an answer.
Do I still have that candle from before?
Presumably, you didn't say you put it back.
Okay, I'll try that again.
So with the fan and the candle, you blow into the small corridor. As you do so, you see the somewhat muscular bald man come up to the suit. It says he's mouthing something. You can't hear it. He's mouthed something. Bows once again, then offers his hand. Statue bows and offers his hand as well. They shake hands. And then he proceeds to the door.
Offering.
This one bows and shakes hand. Was there anything in his hand?
None that you could tell.
Pardon me. I rolled a 13 on investigation.
Alright. You can't quite pick up the last part. Who do you serve? But you do see that he says that he offers his heart. What do you bring? He offers his heart.
Why does this sound so familiar? Oof.
Doesn't sound familiar to you when you really think about it, Blink. Though if it is actually familiar sounding, I don't know what you're thinking of.
But then Resco comes in with the fucking 20.
Let's go. I also don't know what you're thinking of. What is this familiar to?
It's an anime I'm thinking of, maybe.
Oh.
Oh, it's just a matter of character familiarity.
Yeah, I don't quite know myself. But, yeah. No, you know. Oh, right. The Resco is probably rolling to read the lips, actually.
Yes.
And it says, so yeah, he offers his heart, and he serves the Torah.
I figured the Torah was going to be what it was. So I'll just do that.
Alright.
The same thing.
So let's go. You say to it that you offer your heart, and you serve the Torah. You bow and offer your hand. The suit bows and offers his hand. As it does so, Resco, you feel, as you shake his hand, Resco, you feel a slight pinch. When you look at your hand,
Hell no.
there's a mark on it that resembles the face of a tiger.
The what? Of a what?
Face
The
of a
face
tiger.
of a tiger.
Oh, cool.
Interesting. I'll try to open the door.
You do so, and the door comes open.
Well, guys, you better head on through.
As Resco passes through the door, it slams shut behind him.
Rasat's going to try something. He's going to try to remove the sword.
Alright. I will say roll. What would I have you roll for that? let's say, let's go with sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. It's not my best stat, but okay. That's a fucking 8.
You
I'll say
try
that.
to remove the sword, but the mechanism of it is too tightly, too tight. You can't quite get it. It's stuck.
My best roll has come from a virtual die.
I guess you know what you must use.
Wait.
Right?
You come up. What are you doing?
I'm gonna take that.
Alright. So, you walk up and seeing Rasat try to remove the blade, you
I
decide
think I'm
you
better steal.
you might be able to do it yourself. You come over and sort of mess with the bolts here and there. They're tight, but they're here. You found just the right one. You pinch it, and the blade slides out. When the blade slides out, so does a slip of paper. The paper burns up. The blade
Uh-oh.
comes free.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll just try and walk through the door.
As you do so, the suit tries to swing at you, but bladeless, it can't stop you.
Sticks out my tongue and walks through.
You try to walk through, but the door is stuck tight.
Ha ha.
Excuse me, my timer is going off. I have to go and do something real quick, but I'll
What?
return shortly.
In the middle of a
Do
puzzle.
the same.
In the middle of a fucking puzzle.
Yeah, what time? Alright, I think that's a 10-minute timer, so I'll set that before I come back. Alright.
What is this song? It sounds familiar.
It is the plant theme in Metal Gear Solid 2 for sneaking around.
I thought it sounded familiar.
Alright. I'll be disappearing again briefly for in 10 minutes, but until then, let us
I will
continue. Assuming everybody is present.
I'm here.
So,
Black Ghostly is here somewhere. X is here somewhere. Spectating. Probably.
nah, he
Alright, Blink. Is Dodo also here?
Yes.
Alright.
Never left.
The return of Dodo.
I never left.
Alright. Blink, yes. You disarm the blade
Dodo.
and try to pass through the door, but the door is stuck tight. You can't move it.
On a more important note, how good is the blade?
A fine blade. Made for a katana, it looks like it can cut well.
Ooh. I'm gonna just hang on to that.
Alright.
I'm gonna cop that real quick. Rasat will go up to the armor and do what Resco did, because I was
You
totally
go.
paying attention.
You say that you offer your heart and that you serve the Torah. You bow and offer a hand. It bows and offers a hand. As it does so, you feel a pinch. And then you look down at your palm, you see a mark that resembles the face of a tiger.
Rasat will proceed through, hold the door open for Blink,
Right.
and
Okay.
I have an idea. See if we can use the sword to wedge the door open.
Well, I don't think it'll that's not a good idea.
Give me the sword.
No, mine. I got it fair and square.
They could probably fight him for it.
He could always just enter the room that way.
Yeah, we could just enter the room while you're holding the door, and we could just get in there.
But how will the others get in?
What others?
The ones coming in after us.
Oh, yeah, good luck with that. I could just take this one out. I don't know. Fine. I'll put a dagger in there instead.
Do you have a dagger on you?
I thought we. What? I don't?
No.
I'm pretty sure I have one.
That's
How do I not have a dagger?
Rasat will sigh heavily and put one of his own daggers into the hinge.
Right. So you just jam your blade as well into the hinge as you can. And as you do so, you dislodge a sheet of paper. Falls away, fizzles up, burns up, fizzles away.
This ain't right. Y'all doing something that's messing us up.
Rasat will look Blink dead in the eye.
Hey, man.
If I don't get that dagger back, you're buying me a new one.
Yeah, I know a guy that left it behind. I'll give you his.
He'll just kind of squint at you.
Well, I'm
And
gonna
then
walk
proceed
on
onward.
open.
So as y'all have this moment, Sarah just kind of squeezes past you and walks to the door. The door remains open with the dagger stuck in its hinges. On the other side, you find another hallway. You almost revealed too much there.
Like a ninja house.
We'll
boy.
reveal this area. In fact, yeah.
This is quite the security.
Indeed. So you come in, and
Another
this one is larger than the other. You see two suits of armor standing in front of you. And as you look around the corner, you see another suit of armor standing off to the side.
Does it seem to be guarding anything?
You walk over there, and you take a look. You see a door, as well as a room.
Rasat will reach into the armor of this one here
I'll
and
do
look
this.
at grab its instructions.
You reach inside, and you find only two slips of paper. The first says, "Will you stand by the Torah's side?" And the second says, "Strike."
Seems pretty straightforward. What does yours say, Resco?
I'm checking the papers for this one.
You take a look inside, and you find one that says, "Who do you seek?" And the second one says, "Strike."
Perhaps we search this one first.
Yes. Who do we seek and strike? The thing I'm concerned about is the gestures that it does. So the gestures that they do, do they always do them first, or like I have to do them first?
From what you've observed thus far, it seems that the person speaking to the statue must offer pleasantries and politeness first.
I presume strike means to bow.
Well,
That's my
strike
guess.
means it's going to strike you.
Oh.
All right, Resco, what's up?
I'm assuming the only way we know the pleasantries is to actually see them through like the smoke.
Indeed.
So I guess we should just do that again. I feel like I'm being cheap.
Oh no, this is quite fine. The pieces of the puzzle were left in the first room so that as you went through the dungeon, you could solve further puzzles.
Okay.
So, you
No.
blow. Also, for this puzzle, you could have also used the mirror to see what it would do. Because, the mirror shows you things in its reflection.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
I feel like going back to get him.
So let's go. You blow the smoke.
While he's doing that, Rasat is going to quickly swap the dagger for his longbow.
Alright.
Just kind
The
of jam his
longbow!
longbow in there.
The longbow. Let's see. The door does not close. Let's go. In the smoke, you see the figure of a scantily clad female tobacco come up to this statue. She leans in and whispers something to his ear. She covered her mouth and then pulls back and kneels. She pulls back and kneels. The suit kneels as well. It rises, and she proceeds to the area beyond.
What was the gesture she did with the hand?
She whispered in his ear using her hand to, you know how you would whisper in someone's ear and you hold your hand next to your face so, the words don't travel beyond it. Yeah, that sort of gesture. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Alright.
I cannot fucking roll tonight.
What did you roll?
12 on investigation. I cannot fucking roll tonight.
Alright, you still do have Blink Hawk on you, so you would have an advantage on that.
Oh, fuck. Alright.
Unless Blink took his Hawk back.
Permission to ignore that roll and use D&D Beyond instead?
By all means.
Because that was poo-poo stinky.
Poop was stinky.
For fuck's sake!
You're looking at, unfortunately, you just can't get it.
I can't do anything!
She's hiding her face
It's
well
still on my
enough.
monitor.
Resco, you also can't pick up what she said.
I'll give it a try, I
I
suppose.
fucking hate this game.
Okay, look at that. I'm
Alright,
actually useful.
Come on. Lincoln, you
I'll
go.
say.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I'll wait for him to do it.
Alright, then Link, you come over and you look and you watch this young scantily dressed tabaxi woman whisper something to the statue's ear, and you gotta sort of move over and hug the wall to get a good look at what she's saying. But you see, she said she seeks the one with all the gifts. And we're gonna pause there because my timer just went off, so I gotta go back downstairs.
I wonder what he's doing.
I have my headphones on so I can hear you.
Well, y'all are doing that. I will keep good fries in the oven.
I just fucking hate this game sometimes, not gonna lie. I just have shit rolls. I just have shit luck with rolls half the time.
It'd be that way.
But it do be like that sometimes. I will never stop saying that because it makes me laugh.
Yabba dabba dee that way.
It yabba dabba do be like that sometimes.
Interesting.
You ever seen that before?
Nope. Oh.
Oh, thank God I didn't hallucinate this.
What's that?
The meme.
Where'd you post it? Where did you post it?
Blue. I'm posting it in blue.
Body dee body da. It's beautiful.
Right? I found something even better. I love the internet sometimes. Forgive me for what I must have been out to do.
It's beautiful.
It's deep fried too, that's the best part. Remember when deep frying automatically made something funny? I don't.
It did like the 7th time. Not even the first 6, just the 7th time, and then no other time after that.
Yeah, it's like you had to warm up to it, so it's like the first 6 it you felt nothing, but then at the 7th it's just like, okay, that's kind of funny, I guess, and then never again.
Pretty much.
It's like, okay, it's just now it's just getting old. It has become contrived.
Although I just genuinely don't get the ear rape thing. Like, when did that become funny?
No, I will never
And how?
understand. I'll never understand what happened there.
Me neither. I don't know. I guess a bunch of 9-year-olds got together.
The only ear rape that's funny is the Green Hill Zone ear rape. That's Sanic. That's the only acceptable ear rape song.
None. I don't care what song it is. No ear rape ever. Why am I getting jumped?
Come on, old man.
No.
If it's too loud, you're too old.
I'm stealing that.
I can't even say it anymore because things are too loud for me sometimes. This fucking I swear to God, with this fucking generation, this generation has made me feel like I aged 100 years within 2. Think about it, just like it's like is this what my parents' generation felt like when we started being stupid?
There is a quote from The Simpsons that is just always going to be relevant. Forgot what it was though. I think it was like, I used to be hip and with it back when I was your age, but now that I'm older, I don't know what it or what hip is. And now I'm old. I don't know. I'm going to find it. It's just like the most relevant thing you'll ever find.
The most hashtag relatable.
It really yabba dabba do be like that sometimes.
I don't know where I first saw it, but it stuck with me.
Yes, I'll play it for the thing.
What the hell are you two doing? It's called rocking out. You wouldn't
I'm
understand
out of
it.
pause the
You're not
recording so you
with
don't
it.
get flagged
I
for
used to be with it.
Nah, I
Then they
wouldn't.
changed
You know,
what it was.
attacked by
Now what
Fox.
I'm with, isn't it? What's it seems weird and scary to me.
Give them all the death by
It'll
foxes,
happen
like
to
actual
you.
foxes, not Fox the Corporation. They'll send actual
Foxes will just show up at your house. A break into the window.
You done fucked up, kid.
If you've never seen it before, it is the most relevant thing you'll ever see.
So what you're saying is it might be relevant.
Exactly.
Maybe. We don't know for sure.
This is all real talk hours.
It's really it's really part of a puzzle,
Do you want to say real
know.
talk anymore?
Yeah. Real talk?
Real talk is that
Real talk? Does anyone say real talk anymore?
you know the phrase, is that still a thing? Someone posed this question, is that still a thing? Still a thing?
Is that like still a thing? Is that still going on? Or is that happening?
You sound all old and grizzled.
Like an old
Is
stick.
that going down? You know, is that a thing? Is that something we gotta like know about?
I've heard that name in a long time.
I used to hear it from your old aunt. Your old aunt used to tell me about it.
Takes a long drag on a cigar.
Hello.
I didn't know
Hello.
that Sarah talking in all this time.
What's up?
I said I didn't know that Sarah talking in all this time.
Huh?
Hello.
All right, yeah, there. Great. All right, so
There you are.
the previous scene said yes. What was it? She says she's
Uh-oh.
here. She's seeking the person who has all the gifts.
Man, it's doing that thing where you're just kind of fading in and out.
Uh-oh. How about now?
Hold on, let me try something.
That might just have been me moving away from my microphone, though.
Maybe, I don't know. I tried this. Let's find out. Just keep talking.
All right. Then yes, I believe she said that she's here. She seeks the ones with the gifts, or something along that line. Retcon it to be she seeks the ones with the gifts.
I don't think we ever figured it out, but thank you.
I think we did when Blink wrote his investigation.
Mm-hmm.
But if I didn't say that before I left, perfect.
You did. But it always is nice to have a refresher.
All right. Yeah. All right. Her gesture was right. She knelt, and it knelt as well.
I guess I'll go over to it and kneel
All
down
right.
like I'm about to tell it a secret.
All right.
Fuck you.
All right.
Does it do anything?
Not yet.
Okay, I'll say the line. I forgot what the line was.
So you lean forward to whisper into his ear that you're here to seek the ones with the gifts. You kneel, and it kneels as well, and rises and remains withstanding.
Okay, well then, thank you, Mr. Knight, Guy, Soldier, Samurai, and I'll walk through.
All right. So you proceed over to the other area, and you find beyond that statue, suit, a room where a folding screen blocks sight into the content, and a door.
Hmm.
I was just half expecting it to just trip him on the way.
It just sticks one foot out.
Hey, Resco, do you smell that mirror?
I do.
Can I see that real quick?
Does he?
Actually, I have the fan and I have the candle. I don't have the mirror on.
Yeah, it was Rasat who told in the mirror. Wait, did Rasat go grab
No,
the mirror?
Sarah put the mirror back.
Right.
You have
I
the
thought
mirror, but
Rasat
you put
grabbed
it
it.
back.
Never mind. My apologies.
Oh, boy.
apology.
All right. Considering
Not to
these...
interrupt, but let me go put this in the microwave and reheat that. It is not done.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
You're fine. I will
My
be
boy.
doing the same thing in like 9 minutes.
My boy.
My boy.
My boy.
My boy.
My boy. This is what all true warriors strive for. This dinner is what all true warriors strive for.
I wonder what's for dinner.
Dinner blaster.
Why did I make you laugh? That wasn't funny. No, why did I do that? Alternative. Boy.
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 Do you ever see like the Sonic the Hedgehog ones?
Of what?
Like the YouTube poops. The King of Hyrule.
There's a Sonic one.
Yeah, there's like some Sonic ones. I can't remember the name of them, but they were kind of like late in the game. Like I think I saw those first. Like it was around the time I met you. I think.
All those years ago.
Yes.
Well, it has been a while, hasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's been a good handful of years. I don't even remember how we met. How the fuck did we meet?
I think Tanner introduced me to you.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was, yeah.
Yeah, we bonded over Electrobuzz.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I like the buzz. And he is, having, or he sounds like he's having a seizure, right?
Yes. Sarah's just sitting over here like, I don't
10 greatest voice acting. 10 out of 10 greatest voice acting. Second only to the elephant that sounds like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
You have like Charles Martinet and what's the one guy, Leonardo DiCaprio is like really he's telling a speech. He got given like the whole what is it, the one actor award, like the big one, the golden. It's not Golden Globe, is it?
Grammy? I mean Emmy?
Yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things that like he could never get, but everyone was like, "Hey, you should get this."
Oh yeah, Emmy.
Yeah.
I think it's an Emmy.
I don't know. Anyway, he's at his acceptance speech. He's like,
I think it's an Oscar.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
I'm super proud to accept this. I'm so happy, but honestly, I can't accept this. This needs to go to the Electabuzz actor.
This is a real clip from the actual Yu-Gi-Oh dub.
Yes.
Voiced by Sean Schemmel.
Yeah.
All right. Once y'all are done enjoying that, let me know.
Mm-hmm. Also, Nita, are you alive?
Sarah? Sarah?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right.
How you doing, Nita?
I'm alright.
All right. Cousin, yes. When I walked away, you were asking Reska if he had the candle in fancy.
Oh, I was asking for the mirror, but I mean, I guess.
Oh
I could
fuck,
do
were we playing? I was watching the clip.
Oh no, I was just recapping what happened.
Okay, I didn't miss anything. Good.
Yeah, you were asking for the mirror. The mirror was left behind in the main room.
Considering this door is wedged and that guy doesn't have a sword and these two are knocked out, I guess I'll just run back real quick and grab it.
All right, go ahead. So you run all the way back to the main room.
So
you grab the mirror, and you return.
And
Wow,
I'll
so
enter Sonic the Hedgehog. I'll take the mirror.
2 wax turned into something.
I'll take the mirror and kind of like look around the room in here.
Right. You take a look around the room and you see, well, in the mirror, something scandalous. The young Tabaxi woman seems to be in bed with a human man.
Ah.
You avert your eyes from that.
Well, do I?
Blink
Do you?
Let me roll a strength.
Lewd. Lewd.
Oh no.
Where's my character sheet?
What are you rolling?
I'm rolling a strength of will. Nope, I avert my eyes and blush and all that other anime stuff.
Oh my gosh!
So you avert your eyes from that after a moment. And you find in the reflection in the mirror a man The same man, you presume. You didn't really take that much of a good look at him. But he's going through the jars and he's pulling out fruit or something that's sitting inside. Takes a bite of it.
For
Then
the
it
sake of
goes
brevity,
sits
did we
back.
all do the password thing?
Hmm?
For
Oh,
the
yeah.
sake of brevity, did we
Yeah,
all
we
do
were,
Absolutely,
Sure.
unless somebody wants to hit it with a bunch of Eldritch Blast.
I'm not doing that.
Who am I hitting with that Eldritch Blast?
Nobody continue.
So yeah. The man, he takes the fruit and he sits back and sort of eats it, and as he does it, sort of has this serene look upon his face. He is at peace.
Oh, is that a wall? Oof.
Pardon me, can you not see that wall clearly?
Nope, I can see it. No problem.
Alright.
I like to think Jared just walked into the wall blindly.
Yeah.
So yeah, he takes a piece of fruit out and he eats it and leans against the wall and just has this serene expression on his face.
Any
What did you
snacks
see?
in here?
Snacks? I mean, I didn't check for them, but maybe in those urns over there that I kind of feel like breaking for some reason.
Alright.
Why is your face red?
Wait, what?
Sarah.
Everything
before-
okay,
I'm sorry,
bud?
go ahead.
Yeah, they did some stuff in here, but here's the mirror. I'm just gonna walk back this way.
Sarah, go through the urn and you pull out this somewhat peach-shaped fruit. It has a bit of a point to it, and it's round, very round, and has a nice glimmer to the skin of it. It looks edible.
These look fresh and perfect timing. I was hungry.
Alright.
Is that a good idea?
Sure, why not? Takes a bite.
Alright, Sarah, as you take a bite, roll a constitution.
Oh, there it is.
Alright, Sarah, as you take a bite into this fruit, you feel a fuzzy feeling sort of into your head. Your body is heavy. It feels heavier than it has ever been before. You get a strong desire to sit down for a moment, maybe rest your head.
I'm gonna investigate the fruit.
Alright.
I'm gonna take a nap.
Sarah, you come into the bedroom, close your eyes and your body. It feels like you're just sinking into the soft cover.
Rasad, don't
You
you
land
dare
there.
go over there.
And entirely at peace. And before you know it, before too long, your body, you don't feel it anymore. It's not heavy. It's not light. It's nothing. You feel as if you're floating above your body.
Astral projection.
Rasat's gonna go over there and like wave a hand in front of her face.
She is, as far as you can tell, Rasat, just gone completely.
You terrible tabaxi, stay away from her! Don't you dare defile her!
What?
Look back with the most confused fucking expression. Like a cartoonishly confused expression.
Reska looks at how there's a wall thing built here, and how there's a bed, and how there's these suspicious fruits, and doesn't really need to check the mirror to understand what happened. Along
go.
with blushing
Go
face.
ahead.
But
Alright.
I do take one of the peaches and put it away.
Alright. You decide to remove one of these peaches and store it in your inventory. Terrifying. Everything feels great right now. You feel like you know what it's like to be a clown.
So Rasat's gonna search for a pulse.
You find it. After a moment, it's very light, but it's there.
She has a pulse, so she's not dead.
There we go, though.
Good.
Why are you so anxious?
Me?
Yes.
Oh no, I didn't say that in character. I was just repeating what you said.
Good. All right.
Oh.
This, Seraphine seems to sleep to y'all, but feels like she could live over kingdoms herself. What are y'all doing?
Resco decides to go and check that door over here.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
So you pass. Yeah. So you both pass through the door. Excuse me. And
I'm gonna.
on the other side, you find another room.
Rasat's gonna stay with her just to make sure she's okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say I suggest that.
You stay by Sarah's side, cautious of her current condition. Let's go. In that other room, you find another folding screen and a cushion sitting in front of what seems to be a journal sitting on the table.
Alright. Resco takes a look at the folding wall.
Right.
And looks to the side for a second, thinking, and huffs for a second, and checks the room as he walks in it, like with the mirror.
You take a look around and you see nothing out of the ordinary. The bed roll on occasion has a person sleeping in it, actually sleeping, and then the same person, a young man, is at the table off to the left side of the room, writing with a paintbrush in this journal.
Resco lets out a sigh of relief.
I'm gonna go back to the room and take some fruit. Go back.
Take a look at the journal.
Right. You take a look at the journal. The most recent entry reads something like this. My brother is once again consuming cloud fruit. Naturally, we're supposed to be selling these things, but he can't resist using them to play around. It's rather boring. He mentioned how there's something nice about the out-of-body experience and the experience of being in the body of the person that you are spending time with. I don't see why this is necessary information, but whenever he spots me, he doesn't seem to hesitate to mention it.
I'll fold through a few more pages to see if there's any other important content.
So you're going through there. You're going through again and again and again. And most of the pages seem to be pages like that. Pages talking about how his brother is a bit of a bore who regularly shares his escapades. But you also find an interesting page. It says this. We found out something interesting about cloud fruit. And the Torah seems to be interested in using them in a very good way. I have reason to believe that. But this, I think that I can make the Torah happen.
With that, I'll look kind of around the desk to see if there's any scant sheets of paper that were just unused, like in a drawer or anything. And I'll copy down what it says.
Right. You see no scant pieces of paper, so you go to the back of the journal and rip out a blank page.
Right.
You transcribe what you're seeing here upon this page.
Okay, and I'll keep that.
Alright.
Guess there's anything else in here.
What did I say those suits front said? I don't recall. Wait. No. The other one. Did I ever even say those two suits over there?
The suits over
Yeah,
there?
you
Yeah, it says, what was it? Shit, what was it?
What do you bring? Who do you serve?
Why didn't you write it down?
I don't know. That's my best answer to you. I'm sorry. I should have.
feel like maybe.
Shit.
Blink,
Oh, damn.
can you check the record?
Yes,
I-
please check the recording.
I can. Hang on, I'll just stop the recording and then start it.
My apologies. That's
The only
on
thing you
me.
have to do is just stitching it together.
And pausing now.